All right, Mike Kozak back. Time for the first video blog of 2012, and this is the time of year that my voicemail box, my email is flooded with calls about football combine training. I have obviously high school kids who get ready for the various amounts of Nike and Under Armour combines that it's debatable whether those are really beneficial or not, but if anything, they are good practice. And then in my opinion, for high school kids, where it's at is your summer college camps where you're getting in front of the college coaches. Now also this time of year, I'm getting calls from college guys getting ready for their NFL Pro Days or various combines that go on. So in terms of combine training, it is no secret that the 40-yard dash is the king exercise. Having been around NFL scouts now for a while, especially last year exclusively, they pretty much look at how big are you, how fast are you, and it's really not that much different for the college coaches as well. Obviously there's other drills like the shuttle and vertical jump and broad jump and position drills, which you obviously want to be very good at, but whether the 40 is a true test of football skill or not, the 40 has become the test of football speed, so that serves as our main part of focus in the training. So, what do? Obviously, we have to practice the 40 start technique. So first thing is learning how to be good at the drill, practicing the drill. Then we also perform various plyometrics, jumps, sled runs, medicine ball stuff that enhances the athlete's ability to perform the 40-yard dash correctly. Okay? Because really, speed is all about how much force you can put into the ground. And you can practice and practice and practice the 40-yard dash and run 10s and all this and that every single day, which I wouldn't recommend, and I'll get to that. But if you're not doing things that enable you to apply more force into the ground, you're leaving a major part of combine training out. So a kid that comes to me, let's take a 17-year-old, junior that's getting ready to go to camps and combines this year, they call me. The first thing I'm going to do, obviously, after I warm them up, is watch them run some 10s, kind of work, tweak their start, look at them a little bit. Now, if I see a kid that's taking little, tiny steps, and like I said, not applying force into the ground and covering 10 yards in 6.5 steps, I know right away this is a kid that lacks hip extension, strength, and he's probably not lifting correctly or lifting with too much weight with bad technique. So the next thing I do in my assessment is put them right in the squat rack with a very submaximal load and see what they look like. And if I start to see a squat that is knee initiated and not hip dominant, not sitting back and using those glutes, I know right away that's a kid that is going to benefit alone from proper strength training. Okay? And I know there's a lot of myth, lift slow, be slow. Like I said, speed is about putting more force into the ground. The stronger kids can put more force into the ground, thus are going to eventually run faster. So, a lot of people make the mistake in combine training of just going to these speed guys and just running and running and running and running, which will get you a little faster. But if you are neglecting the weight room or going to the weight room and just all about your numbers and not in any regard for your technique, okay? And then also a lot of kids have some holes in their program. Like I said, putting force on the ground is about hip extension. So there's a number of bent leg and straight leg hip extension exercises we do that translate right into that 40-yard dash. Now I said earlier, a lot of people also just think that they run every day, run 40s every day. There's a high demand on the central nervous system for 40-yard dash training, the jumping, the running, the lifting, that really I live by about 48 to more like 72 hours rest in between intense running sessions. I want the system to calm down, recover. Now we might do upper body work and core and all that other stuff in between, but I like to go with a nice Monday and then maybe hit it again Friday, but a lot of times we're just hitting 40-yard dash concepts on Monday, and then on Friday we're hitting our jumps and our heavy leg and that kind of stuff. It's giving the body time to recover, so we're getting the most out of each training session. Like I said, if you are doing exercises that involve applying force into the ground, even though it might not look like the 40-yard dash, it's helping the 40-yard dash. So keep that in mind. Practice the drills the right way. Do the proper strength training. Get the right amount of rest in between exercises and also in between sessions. Obviously, give us a call anytime for combine training information, and good luck on your quest for a scholarship or a contract.